Hello everybody, this is LodaMF showing you where to place your tool cupboards in Rust. I see way too many bases like this having an airlock and then simply having their tool cupboard at the back of their base, and then all the owner would do is wall it off, add a roof, and make it into stone, and they think their base would be secure. But it is not, because a raider could simply just go to the back of your base and blow through this wall right here, like this. And he already has access to your tool cupboard. Once he gets that, he could simply just build up as high as he wants to. This high, as high as he wants, all the way until he thinks the dealer room and blow through the wall. That would only take him 4 C4 to get all your loot. And say you had an external tool cupboard, all he would have to do is destroy one of them, and it's only 64 for all your loot. So your base is your base is not very safe. So today I'm going to be showing you how to place your tool cupboards correctly so that they are safe, and also how to stack them if you want to make your base even more safer. So let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do, if possible, is not to block off your tool cupboard at the start. I know it's a little hairy off the start and a lot of people try to steal your base. So if you have to, you can wall it off, but if you do that, I recommend you add a sleeping bag into the same room, just like this, and name it like tool cupboard. This way, if you wall it off even, you could simply add a box later that sticks through the wall and give yourself a weapon, say an AK, and then you could spawn into that sleeping bag, grab up the AK, or probably not AK, use a hatchet most likely, and you could just simply destroy the tool cupboard so you can start from the top of your base and go down so you can stack tool cupboards. I will show you how to do that, but first, if you don't want to wall it off like this, what I would recommend you doing is simply putting your tool cupboard into honeycombing. So instead of having it all blocked off like this, you would have a triangle foundation, and you'd add your tool cupboard on top of it. Make sure you do this before you add your walls, or else it won't work. So you simply do this. Oh, I have to get rid of the other tool cupboard. Okay. So you simply add the tool cupboard, authorize, and then wall it off. I recommend going too high, and then you would simply upgrade it all. Just like that. As you can see, it's still visible, so if you want to, you could make it into stone or wood. I recommend you just make it into stone and facing outside so it looks like nothing's weird. And if you had this blocked off, they might think it's in there and waste some C4. What I don't recommend you doing though is, even though this is honeycomb, I recommend you to add one to the other side so it looks symmetrical so they don't know where to raid from. Because if it's just one side, they might think, hey, let's raid this low part because it seems like they want me to raid the other side, so it's probably more valuable here. So what I would do is simply, one second. Okay, so once you wall this off, you don't want to add a ceiling, because a lot of people aren't going to be able to boost up here unless they have like 3 people. If you really don't feel safe, you could add a third wall, but you want to leave this not topped off, because if you do, you're not going to be able to stack tool cupboards later in your base design. You could wall it off if you want to and only have 1 tool cupboard, but I recommend you having more because you could stack 3 tool cupboards in a 4-story building, which is a lot. So to do this, you would have to get rid of this tool cupboard. So I'll do that right now. There we go. And you have to start from the top going down. So you get to the top of your base. There we go. And I am on the 3rd floor currently. So you start from the 3rd floor and go down. Unfortunately, I have to build on the 3rd floor, which is this one right here. So it's going to be visible. So what I like to do is just block off the one portion. So let's do that. could build it right there, and it's blocked off, and if you wall it off, no one can see it. What I like to do more though is use this honeycombing still and keep going. Add your triangle foundation. Don't add the walls yet. First, add your tool cupboard. At the very top, authorize yourself, wall it off. You could add the ceiling this time, and there, and then you could also add this wall. This one is a lot more subtle, and a lot of raiders will go through the top if they get up here. They're going to be coming from the top. So the raiders getting up here, they're going to be blowing through one of these roofs. Probably not honeycombing, because it's not expected for you to have anything in honeycombing. So they would blow through a roof, and then they would find no tool cupboard at all, because it's in here. So to stack your tool cupboards, you have the one at the 3rd floor right there, and you have to go down 1.5 floors. So I like using a U-shape stair. You can also do it with L shape, but U-shape's a lot easier. So from the 2nd floor, you use a U-shaped stair. You grab your other tool cupboard and you place it. As you can see, I'm building blocked at the 2nd floor, but at 1.5 floors I'm not, so I can place it right there. And then the last one I can add at the bottom like regular and just place it right in there and authorize. This makes it so that if they do, simply gain access to all to your bottom tool cupboard. Let me remove this wall real quick. So say I don't have access to any tool cupboard, but I'm a raider and I gain access to this one. So if I get access to this tool cupboard, I could start building up. And if I only had one tool cupboard, I could build all the way to the top. But since I only have access to the one, I can only build up to here. Some people will use ladders and be able to go all the way up, but if your base is really, really high, like a huge ass tower, they're not going to be able to go that high until they have to find that tool cupboard on the staircase. And then the next one on the 3rd floor. So if you have like say a 7-story building, they have to go through at least 3 tool cupboards before they can ladder to the top. This makes your base a lot more safe by being able to stack tool cupboards, and hiding it in honeycombing makes it unpredictable for raiders to know where your tool cupboard could be. Also, don't forget to wall off all your tool cupboards so raiders won't find them. If you guys liked this video, please drop a like, comment, and subscription, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks! Peace!
Hey guys, LoadMF here. If you enjoyed that tutorial and would like to see another, please click on the right clip. If you'd like to see my base design with the secret loot room and a tool cupboard for clans, please click on the left clip. And if you'd like to see my new tool cupboard building range, please click on the top. Thanks! Peace!